Hello, welcome to Unequal Sequel.
Extra.
It is that time of the week again when we look up to the heavens and thank gods for sequel content.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not done that, but yeah.
It might surprise people, but I don't think of these before I start talking about them, and I think that one was a reasonably good one.
Nothing prepared here. No.
Maybe a bit today, Richard. Maybe a bit today.
Maybe.
We'll see how that
Maybe.
How's it going?
Yeah, all right. It's been very busy. It's been a very busy month all round.
It's just shot past, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just gone really fast, and we're just looking over now, and now it's Christmas. I was just thinking, oh, it's just Halloween's just gone, but now
Yeah, it's weird.
that
isn't
month's
it?
gone. November's pretty much done.
Yeah.
We're now full track onto sleigh bells ringing, ding ding ling ling.
I've just been talking about like having to advertise a job at work, and people us going, "Oh well, yeah, but we can't do it it won't be out till like January." I'm like, what do you mean it won't be out till January? And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's Christmas in a month.
Yeah, that's not long. First of all, what are we doing today?
It's our monthly roundup. It's the last
Monthly roundup.
yeah, that. It's the last Friday of the month, so it's our monthly roundup.
I
for
think we've been doing this for
November.
a year. This is probably the year. I think we started these in January. So
Did we?
congratulations.
Oh, okay. So
I
nearly
think so.
a year. Yeah, a couple more monthly roundups to a year.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah. And what was the second thing I was going to ask you? I can't remember now. But
Were you going to ask what movies we'd watched?
that is not what we're doing quite yet, is it? My question is, can you remind the viewers and listeners, not viewers, obviously, we're not fucking TV, what we've covered this month, please?
That's what I meant. Well, I said what movies we watched. I meant on these. Yeah, what have we covered on these extras? So obviously we did Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. We did Enola Holmes 2.
We did.
And brain, don't let me down now.
You were doing so well, weren't
I
you?
was doing well. Because it's
Shall I give you a hint?
give me a hint. Go on.
I'm trying to think of the music, but it's bum bum bum. No, that's the wrong music at all.
What are you doing?
Madonna.
Oh, yeah, we did that awful Bond movie, didn't we? Die Another Day.
We did that awful bomb music. Music.
The
yeah, it
music's
was
awful too, yeah.
My brain is not working today, so if we get through this, Rich, this will be a miracle.
Strap yourselves in, listeners. This could be a wild ride.
A wild ride. Yes, and how was it for you? Did you enjoy all our talkies and everything?
I liked Enola Holmes too.
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously didn't like Die Another Day because it's a big old pile of toilet. And I thought Black Panther was fine.
Yeah.
That was all right.
I was disappointed with your reaction to Black Panther. I still am, and I haven't quite got over it, but
I think I'm just marvelled out.
I think you've got to that place now. Yeah, a lot of other people have. I'm not there yet, it seems.
No. I think I am there. I think I'm...
How do you get over that? Is this it now?
Well, no, I'm sure I will get over it. I just need to watch a lot of other stuff. Not Marvel-y stuff, I think.
Well, we're now getting into the Oscar race. Award season really starts,
Yeah.
kicking into gear now. So maybe that will take over and we can start looking forward to some
That's true.
juicy art house.
Oh, this time last year I had Tick Tick Boom coming on the horizon that I absolutely loved.
Yeah, not this year. Anything? Got anything in your eyes? Got
Sound
anything
of
coming up?
Metal. No, I need to do a bit of digging. I think. I quite want to see the Banshees of Inisherin, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That looks quite good. And is it Aisha? Is it the other one? Is that the other one?
That's just about. Is that just dropped on Now TV or have I completely...
Yeah, I think so. It's dropped on a streaming service, but apparently that's supposed to be quite good.
Okay.
I'm quite
But
looking forward to
nothing in the
that.
future. Nothing really.
Not that I can think of. There probably is, but after a
I've
day
got
at
one,
work,
but it's
I'm
because
a bit
it's
blunt.
Steven Spielberg's next film. It's
Oh,
called
right.
the Fablemans or something. It's about.
Oh,
it's literally
yeah,
about his
Meet the
childhood.
Fablemans,
It looks,
yeah.
It looks like his childhood about, and I was like, well, that's going to make me cry. Absolutely, that's
Like his version of Belfast, basically, isn't it?
Oh yeah, still haven't watched Belfast. There's a spoiler for things I haven't watched this month.
Quite looking forward to The Glass Onion as well.
That hopefully
That's
we
going to
got
drop on Netflix pretty soon,
this
isn't it?
this week.
this week. So
Well,
be
this
prepared
week's
for a
cinema-
review next week.
We hope so, yes. We have had some correspondence.
Oh, lovely.
Let me just put my glasses on.
Oh, hello. Hello. Look at you.
No. I don't actually need them yet. Okay, where do you want to start first? Do you want to start with... we'll start with Bond, shall we?
Yeah, go on then. Start with Bond.
Okay, this is from Alex. He sent us an email. Thank you, Alex. He said, I really enjoyed Pierce Brosnan as Bond. I always liked how charming he was and ruthless the character was. I would have preferred him to have a better run of movies, though. Don't we all, Alex? Don't we all? Die Another Day was a mess, trying to push in callbacks to the older films in the franchise. Also, the CGI windsurfing was rubbish.
Yeah,
Bond was
rubbish.
Bond was always a franchise that tried to do stunts for real, which
Yeah.
especially now they do.
I mean, the windsurfing, like we said on the episode, it looked like it was done on a Sega Mega Drive.
Oh,
it was
absolutely rubbish.
terrible. Absolutely terrible.
He keeps going on. It felt like they didn't give themselves any room to make a movie. Just saw a deadline release on an anniversary, which is actually a really good point. They had to make that film by that point, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So, yeah. And then he goes, I enjoyed the Bond franchise, but I don't revisit this film often. Probably the worst of the whole franchise. Holla! I absolutely agree with that. And then we've got also our friend of the show, Harley, who's been on the show from Fundamentals.
Yeah.
Mate, this is about to make you feel old. So, tap in.
I'm strapping in.
Pretty sure this was the first Bond movie I saw in the cinema. I was 8.
I'm old. I'm so old.
I probably loved it. Haven't seen it since. Love this episode, by the way. You guys have great chemistry. I shouldn't have read that bit, but yes, thank you very much. I've got.
Thanks, Harley.
Thanks, Harley.
We appreciate that.
But making us feel old was not part of the.
Oh man, I really do feel old. That's the second time this week I felt old.
What was the first time?
When I was working with someone who was born in 2001, and I was like, "Oh God, I'm old enough to be your dad."
Oh yeah, I felt old when Jude Bellingham scored for England last night, and he's only 19 or something. So
Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, back to also Tom Brooks on Instagram. He continues to maintain Quantum of Solace is not a bad film.
Oh, it is.
It is. But he totally agrees with us about Die Another Day. Great show, guys. Regan, who is currently going through all our old episodes, she keeps sending messages, and thank you for that, Regan. But she says, but this is the one with the Madonna song, wasn't it? And I said,
yes.
that isn't a good thing. And she says, "Come on, it's one of the better ones." Now,
It's not.
It's not. I'm not sure if he's talking about the song or the movie. Either way, you're wrong.
The Madonna theme tune is just slightly better than the travesty that is the White Stripes and Alicia Keys from Quantum of Solace. That is just awful. But this Madonna one is not good.
Not a good song.
I also had a message from my friend Pete. Because we gave him a little shout out in the Top Gun Maverick episode because his name's Peter Mitchell, the same as Tom Cruise in Top Gun. And he also asked why no love for Quantum of Solace. But
what is this? A separate gang just for Quantum of Solace lovers?
Just seems like there are people out there that like it. And yeah, he also agreed that Die Another Day is a big old load of poop.
We're not right. Also, there's a Guardian article today about the Die Another Day, so we beat the Guardian to looking back and at it, and they said,
the Guardian, they're all listening. They're all listening to this podcast. That's what it is.
I think it actually came out today. We're recording, so 22nd of November 2002 is the actual release day of Die Another Day. What else have I got? Oh, Regan also told me that she liked Enola Holmes 2, which is pretty much, I think, the response that everyone says about it.
Yeah, I've not seen anyone that didn't like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I want to see how much abuse I get for not liking Black Panther as much as maybe you thought.
Tom Davis, again, friends of the show, proper mental, been on this month, big fan of his podcast. He said, I really enjoyed Black Panther. I thought it was really good, and I was even happy with the runtime. Namor is an incredible bad guy, and it was awesome to have a villain who wasn't fully CGI'd. Good point there, actually. Or hugely and completely ripped, even though he was quite ripped, Tom.
I mean, compared to me, he's pretty rude.
I'd love to look like Namor. Best baddie since Thanos for me. Also, no problem with the Ironheart stuff. I prefer what they did to another drawn-out Origins by numbers introduction.
Fair, that's fair.
Was powerful to watch, knowing that the grief was real, and I thought it was spot on with all that as well. So he was happy with the how they respected Chadwick. Much better effort after a crappy run from Marvel, and then he's got us confused. It must have been the 3D that spoiled it for Dave.
No, it's the 3D that spoiled it for me, I'm afraid. Dave liked it and didn't see it in 3D. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe it was just a 3D. Maybe I was just in a bad mood. Maybe I'm just wrong about movies. It happens. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still, I just think it's too much Marveliness.
I've got one more. Yeah, no, I like it. I'm looking forward to seeing it again, actually. Ollie Rose. Hi, guys. Just wanted to say, love the podcast, and your intro is very catchy. Thank you, because that introduction music was an actually accident. So...
Dave sent me the music when we were first planning this podcast and went, I made 2 tracks and then they just recorded over the top of each other, but I quite like it.
It's true, that's what happened. I saw so embarrassing. I saw Black Panther on opening night and really enjoyed it, more so than the first one, and loved the way they paid tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Although I wasn't too keen on Riri Williams, as I felt the film could have done without trying to cram her character in as well.
Agreed. Yeah.
But he's looking forward to seeing what comes of that TV show.
Yep.
Thank you, Ollie. I'm surprised that someone said they liked it more than the original.
Yeah, I didn't. I definitely didn't. But, that's...
But each their own, right?
Again, I was in full-on Marvel mode, I suppose, when the original came out. So, yeah. Maybe.
It was so different as well, that one. It was so different compared to what happened. And the look and the film, the sounds and the costumes. Yeah. They really made an effort.
Yeah. And Michael B. Jordan was just quality.
Fucking brilliant.
Such a good baddie.
Everyone was really
Talking
good.
Of a good baddie, that's a good baddie.
I liked Namor. I liked him. He was good.
I know you did. I need like I say, I need to watch it again, hey?
Yeah, but thank you for everyone that sent anything in. We do try to read them all. Some things do get lost because I'm useless, but I was better that time. So if you've got anything else to say for the forthcoming month, send it to DM it, email it,
Yeah. If Twitter still exists by then, who knows? It's still going. It's hanging on in there. So
bless it. It really is. I've tried to sign up for something else called Hive, and it won't accept me. And I don't want to go to the stupid Mastodon because it doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, thank you. Next month, just if you continuously send your stuff in, we will read it, and we do appreciate everything you say. So let's go on to movie news.
Movie news. Sequel news. It's supposed to be sequel news. You've confused me.
Oh, good point. It is meant to be sequel news.
I said that and I was like, that sounds wrong. That's wrong. But it's supposed to be sequel news. That's why.
I've got 4 bits, and this hasn't been a very busy month. So okay. These are tenuous at most. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Let's go with number 1.
Okay, apparently this is interesting. I'm not quite sure if it's right, but Bradley Cooper will play Frank Bullitt in Steven Spielberg's sequel. So the film Bullitt with Steve McQueen in it.
Yeah.
The famous car chase.
Yeah.
They're not remaking it. They're doing a sequel starring Bradley Cooper as Bullitt, Frank Bullitt.
What?
I mean, you look confused as well as me. So it's a sequel to the Steve McQueen film, but with Bradley Cooper as the Steve McQueen character.
Okay.
Directed by
Steven Spielberg.
The Lord Almighty.
I mean, fine. Okay.
It's going to be fucking ooze of cool, right? That's going to be cool.
That could be incredible, and it could also be an absolute car wreck.
Well, there's going to be cars in it, surely.
I hope so. Bullitt, very, very famous for its car chase scene. That's...
I watched Bullitt years ago with my dad, and I can remember very little. And I remember...
You must remember a bit of the car,
yes,
though.
yeah. Good, but also at uni, we did a big car
Well,
thing.
one of our lecturers at university wrote a book all about car chases, and his PhD was on all about car chases, and Bullet was his favourite film.
Ah, I'm pretty sure I might have sat in that lecture,
Yeah, probably.
but I can't remember much of the storyline. So God knows. But I remember Steve McQueen. It's like iconic, that role. Him like leaning against the car, looking really, really cool, wasn't he? Am I excited about a sequel? Yes, but mainly because it has Spielberg's name attached to it.
When it finally comes out, it'll be like Paul Spielberg.
they're telling me in this article that it's not a remake.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
and in the title it has sequel, so it was good enough for me.
Well, that sounds good. We'll watch that.
Yep. Okay, cancel that. 2, 3, or 4.
2.
2. Oh, we're working our way down. What is this one? Oh, this is not even 1. This is just a page. No, this is 1. Sorry. Disney are looking to make the Disney Princess free a reality.
The what?
You're not excited about this?
I don't even know what that is.
Anne Hathaway, The Princess Diaries.
Oh, you said the Disney Princess 3. You mean the Princess Diaries 3?
I told you. It's going to be a bumpy ride, this one. Yes.
Okay, I know what that is. I've not seen 2. I've seen the first one.
I think 2's the one with Chris Pine in, and they get married.
I haven't seen that.
Maybe I've watched it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I have. But there is a big following for these films.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And when was the first one come out? Like 2001, it seems. And Anne Hathaway is as big a star now as she was ever. Hopefully, it has Julie Christie in it. Is that her name? Mary Poppins herself.
Julie Andrews, you mean?
Julie Andrews. Who's Julie Christie?
No idea, mate.
Oh.
I was trying to work out what you were talking about for a second.
It's bumpy ride. So the first one was 2001. The sequel was 2004.
Oh, God, sorry.
The first 2 films have made over $300 million. There is money to be made
in
this.
There's some cash in it.
And there has been quite a few years now of a talk of a third one, and Hathaway keeps teasing at it that she wants to do it. And now, who knows if it's going to be a TV series on Disney Plus or like Disenchanted, go straight to Disney Plus movie-wise.
That's another sequel we've got to watch, isn't it, mate? Really?
It is. It's just come out. Have you not watched it yet? I haven't either yet.
No. I think I'd have to watch Enchanted first.
Me too. I can't really remember. I remember enjoying that one.
Have
you not?
No, I've never seen it.
I remember enjoying it because it's got that whole Roger Rabbit, life and cartoons together once. They're always fun.
Okay.
3 or 4?
3, please.
Okay, this is where it starts getting tenuous. Channing Tatum prepares for his last dance in Magic Mike 3 trailer.
Oh.
And the reason I brought this up...
It's because it's got Ethan in it.
It's got Ethan Lawrence in it. Fuck, yeah, screw Channing Tatum and Simon Hayek and whoever else is in this movie.
Yeah, Ethan Lawrence.
That's
a movie star.
Ethan Lawrence, lovely man, very funny guy, is in Magic Mike 3, The Last Dance. Now, Rich, have you watched this trailer? I'm guessing you haven't.
I haven't. I've not watched any Magic Mike movie either.
Oh, the Magic Mike one is like a proper film. You think it's going to be a lot about strippers, and there are a lot of strippers.
Yeah.
But there is a storyline there that goes with it, and I've never seen the second one, which is XXL.
I've heard that's very good.
I've heard it's a sequel, but this one I've watched in the trailer of, and it just seems like it's like Save the Last Dance, or what's the other dancey films, the hookups, the Step Ups film. It looks like a Step Up film.
Okay.
But look, the trailer's on now. Simon Hayek is getting a dance from Channing, and I mean, there's money to be made there. It's directed by Steven Soderbergh. It's going to come out when is the question? February the 10th, 2023. So just around the corner.
We'll be reviewing it on this pod.
Well,
I should imagine.
Hopefully, Ethan's really good in it, and he gets a really big role. Not sure if he's dancing, guys. He hasn't teased that.
Would love that.
Because in the episode, he teased that he was in a sequel, that he couldn't tell us what it was, and he said we'd never guess it. And I would never guess this one.
And he was right.
Yeah. It's set in London, so...
Okay. Okay.
I can't wait for it.
I think it's brilliant. I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to see Lawrence. I'm so happy to see even these kind of things. Okay, number 4. Again, yeah, it is about a sequel. Avatar 2.
Yeah.
To make its money back, it has to become the 4th grossing movie of all time.
Wow, it probably will.
Do you think it will make as much money as the last one?
I think it will. I mean, merchandise, they're going hard. So there's.
You're thinking there as well.
There's Avatar Lego now.
Oh yeah, but that's not going to make like $1 billion.
No. I'm not saying that. No. What I mean is the merchandise is out already. They're already trying to hook the kids in to be like, take us to this movie. It looks so beautiful.
Is that work? Has your boy done that yet?
No, he doesn't care.
Okay, cool.
They're not evil enough for him. He likes the bad guys, remember?
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking the other day, right? I was like, oh, it'd be great to go to the press screening of this, and I'll email some people. But then I looked at the duration of it, and do you know how long it is?
14 hours.
3 hours, 15 minutes.
Fucking hell.
We would never get home, Rich.
No. And
There's
also,
no point. I don't want to watch it.
I can't go to a press screening for a 3-hour-long film because I absolutely guarantee I'll have to go for a wee, and we will be like in the middle of like 50 people. I'll have to squeeze past like loads of proper journalists to go for an old man piss. Twice, yeah, in a 3-hour movie.
We will be reviewing this. It comes out on the 16th of December, so it's going to land on like.
Do you know what? I might go and watch it in 3D.
It's going to land on Christmas Day. No, it's not. I'm looking at the wrong. It's going to be Christmas Eve, maybe day before Christmas Eve.
That's my birthday.
Well, that's when the episode's landing. So happy birthday!
Happy birthday to me.
We have to go and sit before that. But we are trying to be excited about this film. I know we've given it a bit of a. We are concerned about it because, come on, guys, it's not brilliant, is it? Is it?
I mean, who knows? It might be amazing. It looks good.
But there's nothing new technology-wise. I was expecting to get some like mist that comes into the cinema east or something. You know what I mean? It's all going to be like
do that in some cinemas.
It's all going to be like lasers. Yeah, not a 4DX though. But I mean, like I thought it was going to be like proper 3D in front of us, like virtual reality kind of thing by the time Avatar 2 comes out. And now it's just 3D. I mean, it's going to be honest though. It's better 3D than it was.
Yeah, the 3D in the Avatar trailer was better than the 3D in Black Panther.
They released another trailer today. Have I watched it? No, because I try and leave that last trailer out of sight. To be honest, for films like this, just so I know there's some surprises to come. But yeah. But that is all the news. Not much news, not much big news, really. The biggest is Princess Diaries Christmas Free, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Well, hey, there's some sequels coming. That's all we needed,
That's
right?
the main thing, yeah.
Yeah.
On to what we've watched, sequel-wise. Sequel Club. There you go.
Let's
do it.
That was... Okay, yeah.
Do you do it or do I do it?
I don't know. You've done it now.
Sequel Club. What we've been watching. Sequel Club. It's the sequels we've watched this month. Right. So what sequels have you been watching this month?
I've watched Terminator 2.
Okay. Was that for a person?
For a person?
You know what I mean.
No, me and my wife had a night off. My son was staying at his grandparents' house, and we were flicking through, and my wife went, "Oh, I've not seen Terminator 2 since about 1997."
Oh my god!
And I was like, "Well, in that case, we're going to watch Terminator 2." Still great, obviously.
Yeah, still one of the best things ever.
Yeah. Still.
What did she think of it?
Yeah, I thought she thought it was all right. She's really not that into movies, to be honest. So
no,
she was. Yeah, she didn't complain, so that's a good thing. And she didn't sit on her phone all the way through it. So
well, that's good enough for me then.
That's a good thing.
I'm surprised that you watched that because I've had to watch that a few times for people picking it. So, but saying that, my missus also she keeps mentioning the Terminators, so it might be on my list of rewatches.
You don't want to watch Beyond 2 though. That's when it starts to get bad, right?
You're not going to go down that rabbit hole with her.
No. Oh God, no. God, no. We watch like one film together. We watch like one film every 6 months, so it would take us a long time to get through that franchise.
Is it when she mentions something you like a rabbit and your dog's like your ears
It's
go up,
mostly when if my son isn't at home, because she normally falls asleep at about 8:30.
Oh,
so we have to start watching a movie at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and obviously it can't be one that's inappropriate for him at that point.
Yeah, and Terminator 2 is quite inappropriate for a 7-year-old.
Yeah, not letting him watch Terminator 2. No.
Okay. Have you watched anything else?
I have. I've watched Meet the Fockers.
Okay.
Yeah, not sure if I should mention this or not yet, but hey, there we are. I'm going to be a guest on another podcast and going to go and talk about Meet the Fockers.
And I can't really say if you enjoyed it or not, because I think we should save that.
Yeah,
for
a bit
the
hard.
podcast.
Yeah, don't want to spoil the other podcast really. But
this was the first time you watched it, right, Evan?
No, it isn't. No,
okay.
no, I've seen it before. Yeah, I think I went on a date at uni and watched it at the cinema when we were at university.
Ooh la la!
But anyway, I'll probably save that for the other
C'est la
podcast
vie.
too.
Oh, yeah.
C'est la vie.
I don't know. I was trying to be French.
I mean, that is French, but it doesn't mean what you think it means.
There you go, then. Comment tu t'appelles? Yamon, is that Spanish? French? Is that Spanish for
That's
ham?
Spanish for ham, yeah.
Yeah, thought it was. Okay, I'm going to tell you now, I haven't watched any sequels this month, apart from ones.
Not a single sequel?
Yeah, not... It turns out I haven't watched a lot this month, and I think to myself, what have I been doing myself? I've done a lot of editing, but sequel-wise, I don't think there has been anything.
It's been a really busy month.
It has been.
Anyway, like...
What's film club? So let's talk about films we haven't, but not sequels, because I've got nothing else unless you've got another one up your sleeve.
I haven't. I've maybe got a prequel. Might be maybe a sequel. I don't know.
Let's go into this. Films. Film. Trying to think somewhere to go with
films. That'll do. That's it. That's fine.
What you got? I've got a couple of new ones. So.
I watched Moonlight.
Oh, for the poster. Yeah.
And yeah, quite enjoyed it actually. It wasn't. It sort of ended quicker than I was hoping. I didn't get the satisfying resolution, I think. But
did you
it's
like
really
how
good.
It was in two halves? Like
it's in three. They're in 3/3, I think. Really, isn't it?
Okay, so it's when he was young, teenager,
and then adult. Yeah,
adult.
It's good. No, it's really good. It's definitely worth watching. I can see why it did so well. But it did leave me a little kind of, at the end, you know, like...
I can't remember the ending, but I have watched it. Because I watched it just before the Oscar shenanigans.
Right, okay.
Between that and La La Land. So obviously when it got announced as the eventual winner.
Yeah,
I remember thinking, it looks good. Like the palette, the colour palette's really nice.
It is, yeah. Cinematography's great, yeah. Yeah, pretty good.
And I like the themes in the film. And I think everyone's really good in it. Naomi Harris is the mother. The guy who won the Oscar, Mashar, I can't pronounce his name.
Mashar Ali, yeah.
Very good as the drug dealer.
Yeah, he's really good.
And the kid's really good when he's young.
Kid's great.
Everyone's actually really good in it. It's definitely worth watching.
And I mean, it must be a good movie because, you know, I wasn't completely in love with Naomi Harris because, you know, she was playing like a not very nice character.
Yeah, and she is.
And
wonderful.
that has to be, you know, I'm almost constantly in love with her. So, you know, it had to be a very good movie and a very good performance.
Yeah.
Good.
Any others?
Yeah, I watched Solo, a Star Wars movie.
Okay, with the son this time, or just by yourself?
Yeah. He was desperate to watch another Star Wars that we hadn't seen.
You're running out now, Rich.
We are running out. We're going to start on the Clone Wars, I think.
Good idea.
Show.
What did he think of Solo then? Did he understand? Did he understand that was
No, he didn't really. I don't think he really got it until maybe towards the end. It sort of started to sink in a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, he wasn't that fussed, and I wasn't that fussed, to be honest. It's not great, is it?
At what age do kids start understanding prequels? You know what I mean?
Not 100% sure I understand prequels, Dave.
Or sequels, to be
So
honest.
what, 42?
It must be hard, but like, yeah, that's Lando Calrissian, and he's just looking at you going, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I don't think he really got it. But
did he enjoy it?
in parts, I think he enjoyed it.
Is that how
yeah.
you feel about it as well?
Yeah, that's definitely how I feel about it too.
I don't think it deserves the treatment that it got, to be honest.
It doesn't deserve the hate, but it isn't brilliant. You know, it's good in parts, I'd say.
Yeah, like how he gets his name is still put my head in sand kind of thing.
Awful.
Scream.
Yeah, terrible. And we also watched Home Alone. Because,
you are peaking early with the Christmas films,
getting
aren't you?
towards Christmas. I mean, George, my little boy, just absolutely loves it. He squeals with laughter all the way through.
Because it's brilliant.
Yeah, it is brilliant. And we had a really funny moment where he was like, "Oh, I wonder if I'll ever get to meet Kevin from Home Alone, because we're the same age." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, Kevin's the same age as me." I don't want to, like, you know.
Oh, bless.
I was like, I would show you a picture, but I don't want to scare you.
I think it's okay now. That's me.
Yeah,
but yeah, so you're going to do Home Alone 2, 3, 4, 5, Home Alone Heist?
No. I think we'll probably watch 2 and leave it there. We can talk about TV Club. There's some other bits and bobs we watched as well. As a family.
Cool. I've got a couple of things I've got 3 films to talk about if you're done.
Yeah, go for it. 1,
I finally saw Black Adam, The Rock.
Yeah, how was it?
Okay, standards were low when I went in. I thought, because obviously DC, no offense to all you DC lovers out there, not my cup of tea. But I actually enjoyed it.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
There's stuff in there it was fun. It was fun. I really liked the soundtrack, the score. The Rock as this moody bad guy, good person. I'm not quite sure how that's going to go when he goes up against other DC people.
Right.
But overall, I'm definitely in the positive camp, because I read some horrible things, and some other reviewers that I respect said some bad things about it. Said it's the worst thing they've seen in a while. And I was like, oh, it's going to be so bad. But no, it was all right. There was a plot there. Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, I thought was great, actually. Okay. The ensemble cast did a really good job. The Rock, it's a different part, because they're not relying so much on his charm, if that makes sense. He doesn't smile he doesn't smile at all, because he's Black Adam. So I will sit through another one. There is a teaser at the end for something that goes on that I don't want to ruin in this. Okay. But it's out there if you look hard enough. I'll be intrigued to see where that goes. Now James Gunn is in charge of the DC universe, whatever it is we're calling it. I'm intrigued. I'm there for DC stuff now. Suicide Squad, very good. Some other stuff, very good. This is, I would say, is okay. There's my review. I think you'll enjoy it if you turn it off completely. Actually, you won't enjoy it. You didn't even
Who knows, man? Like, this might be my time to start liking DC movies. Who knows?
Yeah. Another thing, 2 films you've watched. I'm pretty sure you've watched.
Okay.
The Unbearable Weight of Something with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I have watched that. You're right. I did watch that.
It's fun, right?
I've really enjoyed it.
It struggles towards the end.
Yeah,
I think it starts losing grip.
The ending is a bit kind of like, oh.
But Nicolas Cage is hilarious, and him and Pedro Pascal's chemistry
they're so
good
together, right? They're so good.
And I don't want to be the horrible, because I know we've got some big Nicolas Cage fans listeners, and they're very dedicated. That his other films are not quite to this quality, as in not him, as in the production. This felt like it had money towards it.
Yeah, definitely. It's self-referential in a really funny way.
Really fun,
not in a kind of like trying to be too clever way. I liked it. I really liked it.
Really, really enjoyed it. Would quite happily sit through it again, actually.
Yeah.
And I like this. Do like this what Nicolas Cage is doing now. It feels like he has paid off his divorce money, and now he's just
he just
kind
do
of
what he
doing
likes now.
what he wants, and he's not afraid. Especially there's some bits in the film that is referencing that stuff, and it's really really fun. Other thing I've watched, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I have seen. Yeah, I saw that quite a while ago.
I finally got round to it.
It's good, right?
Finally had a few hours by myself, Mrs. Went and saw some friends, and I thought, oh god, I'm gonna watch this, and I with new glasses, so it looks really good.
So you finally seen it in HD?
Yeah. I think I just about understood it, but wow, yeah, multiverse stuff.
Yeah, strong.
That's the way to do it, isn't it? Michelle Yeoh is so good.
Yeah. Hello, Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
This is how you do that.
That's an embarrassment compared to this. The guy with a short round, sorry, I can't remember his name, and I should have researched it. He's great. Everyone's really good in it. It was a lot of fun. It is too long.
Wow, it's very long, yeah.
But
I don't
overall,
think it felt too long though.
I feel like anything's over 2.5 hours long.
True, yeah.
Is long, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the changes, the interesting plot, the different.
The daughter,
multiverses.
I think the daughter's great.
Really good, really interesting. The Daniels, which did Swiss Army Man, which I fucking loved with Daniel Radcliffe, and who's the farting corpse, by the way. I really love that film. I think that's a great film. These guys are interesting directors, and
they are. You've just reminded me of a film I've seen that I haven't talked about, and I really need to. I watched Weird, the Al Yankovic story.
You lucky bastard. How can you see this?
Well, if you've got Now TV, then you get the Roku channel, so you can watch it.
I've got Now TV.
Well, there you go. You can watch it then.
Oh,
it's on your Now TV.
Oh, wicked. I didn't realise. Is it good? I've heard it's really good.
I really enjoyed it. Now, I don't think it's probably everyone's cup of tea because it's very silly. But it was right up my street. I think Daniel Radcliffe is really good in it.
Yeah.
Like, really good. And yeah, it's a bit daft, but come on, it's a Weird Al movie. Of course it's going to be daft.
I don't know much about his career because I'm going to sound like I don't like it when people take the piss out of songs.
I've never. Oh, don't you? Oh, really?
No, I'm not a big fan of it. I think I just want to listen to the original. But so, how correct of his life is it, or is it just completely?
No, I mean it's loose at best. It's not a serious. It's not a serious biopic. Definitely not.
Because I think Weird Al Yankovic, personally, this is how I see it. Yeah. Is more of an American thing. He never really made it over here. Or am I completely?
I don't know.
Just not in
I
my
love
bubble?
him. I think he's brilliant. So, but
me then.
I've liked Weird Al since because he does a song on Transformers the movie soundtrack. So I've liked Weird Al Yankovic since I was about 5. He wasn't a character, no. He just did a song, but he does play a character later on in the Transformers universe.
Of course he does.
So he does the song where they go to the Junkion planet, called Dare to Be Stupid, which is my son's absolute favourite song. He knows it word for word. And then later he plays Wreck-Gar. He does the voice of Wreck-Gar in the Transformers animated TV series.
Right.
And Wreck-Gar's one of the Junkions on the planet, who's voiced by Eric Idle in the movie.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So you recommend that? I'm really
I'd watch it. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I heard lots of people saying you've got to watch it with a crowd, and
I mean, I didn't watch it with a crowd because I watch most movies on my own. But it's fun. It's really fun. You just want to let yourself go, watch something fun. It's not a serious biography of Weird Al.
Yeah,
it's a loose interpretation of his life through a very silly lens.
And Daniel Radcliffe, his career, his choices he makes as well.
He makes whoever his representation.
I mean,
is.
he doesn't have to worry about money, does he anymore? He's done Harry Potter. He's now super rich, so he can make these decisions and these interesting career choices.
Yeah, and he's good. He's really good in it. So
okay, cool.
Definitely worth a watch.
I will do. Thank you for pointing out that it's on Now TV. TV Club. Rich. Ooh, I've got one big question for you here.
Okay, go for it.
Hopefully you've watched it.
You're going to ask me about The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, fuck's sake, Rich.
I'm sorry. It came out yesterday. I've been working I had a really long day working yesterday. And I didn't get a chance to watch it last night.
Okay.
I was too tired. So I'm going to watch it today.
I will ask you in December, if it stuck the landing or if it did a Lost to you. I'm so literally, I don't care about the show. All I care about is your response to it.
I think you'll know.
Okay.
If it does a Lost, then you'll know.
I'll hear it from my house.
You'll hear me scream from your house.
Brilliant. Okay, what you been watching?
Myself and my wife have actually watched a TV show together.
Jesus, you guys this month.
I know, we've binge watched The Crown.
Season 5.
Yeah, because
right?
she loves the royal family. She knows all about she was telling me stuff about the royal family, and she's like, "Oh yeah, but you know this," and I was like, "Every bit of knowledge I have from the royal family has either come from this program we're watching or from you."
Your mouth, yeah.
Yeah. So I know nothing. She even knows who like all the minor royals and stuff are. I'm like, I haven't got a clue. She's like, "Oh yeah, that's Princess Michael of Kent," and I'm like, "Okay."
Is that the one that goes to Wimbledon?
I don't know.
That's what I know with you.
She's like, "Oh, that's that person's daughter in this one and that one." I was like, "Okay."
Okay. So, The Crown. You've watched all 5 seasons, I've guessed.
I have, yeah. Watched all 5 seasons.
I've only watched 1 season. Got bored halfway through the second. Never returned.
Okay.
Because I thought John Lithgow as Churchill was so good.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah.
And I pretty much why I watched the first season, and then he.
Do you want a wild take from this series?
Go on.
Johnny Lee Miller as John Major.
Yeah, doesn't work because Johnny Lee Miller's a good-looking guy, right? And...
Do you know what? He's fucking brilliant.
Really?
He's absolutely brilliant. I'm blown away. Blown away.
I did watch a clip the other day on Google Box. This is how I consume some TV now. Dominic West as Prince Charles. Don't get that because Dominic West again, good-looking guy.
I was surprised at that. Again, absolutely brilliant.
Okay.
Like, really, like, just really good. The performances in this series are really good.
It was the clip about when him and Camilla were doing the naughty telephone call.
Oh, that's very awkward. That is. Both me and my wife were like, why did they have to do all of it?
Yeah, like, well, because he makes good TV. I did read somewhere
so cringy.
So, this is not me saying it, but they've made the most exciting part of the royal family, like most interesting part of their life, the most boring season. Would you agree with that?
What, this season? They think that's really boring?
Someone said that. Yeah, that's a review I read.
Disagree.
Okay.
There was at no point was I bored in this season at all, and I'm not that. I don't know that much about the royals. I'm not that fussed about the royals, but I was. Yeah, at no point was I bored. I thought it was good. It was
better than other seasons. Is it still strong?
I think that every season has been good in a different way.
Because of the cast?
Because the cast changes.
Right?
Yeah, the cast changes.
2 seasons.
It depends. I think it depends what the season's about, what point of the Queen's life it is. But
yeah,
Imelda Staunton's the Queen, and she's very good.
That's good casting.
I totally buy her as the Queen. And yeah, I really like it.
So where are we up to now? Has Diana died in this one?
No, Diana's still alive.
God.
She's just met. It's just before that period. Basically, Tony Blair's just been voted in.
97.
Yeah, it's 97. And the way they do it is, Blair, like, John Major seems like a very nice, reasonable person. And Blair seems like a bit of a tosser, which I think is probably where I'm at in real life.
Yeah. So I never thought they would get to this point in the Royals. I didn't think they would even dare touch it.
Well,
and they have.
Yeah.
And it'd be interesting to see how much drama they've dramatized. They've done it. Like,
I should say Elizabeth Debicki is really good as well as Diana.
Yeah,
very good. It's quite funny because she's significantly taller than Dominic West.
She's taller than everyone, no offense to her. She's
not taller than me. It's okay, but obviously, like, Diana's wasn't really taller than Charles, and so there's quite a few shots where like she's like towering over him.
Have they ended it now? Are they going to go one more? Are they going to go?
I don't know.
What is the plan with the Crown? Are they going to keep carrying on as long as? Are they going to get to the Queen's death?
Love to tell you, but I don't know.
Rich, why don't you know?
Because I'm not the producer of The Crown. Yeah. And I don't work for Netflix. But I imagine they'll make another one. It wasn't really an ending.
And you'll be happy with that?
Yeah, I'll watch it again. I'll watch the next series, definitely.
Okay.
Like, yeah, definitely.
I'm just going to watch it on Gogglebox once a year. That's how I watch most of my TV. Anything else?
We started watching the Santa Clauses. You'll be happy to know.
Yeah, we haven't started that because waiting for December to pop up.
Okay.
Is it good, Rich?
Do you know what? I'm quite enjoying it.
Oh, of course you fucking would.
I love the Santa Claus movies. So, you know, what
I
can
reckon.
I say?
I think it's going to be rubbish.
I mean, it's
All the original
not
people
The
there.
Wire.
It's Gerard there, whatever his name is.
Bernard, no.
Bernard.
Bernard was gone by 3, wasn't he? So, yeah, no Bernard, I'm afraid.
And Tim Allen slipped back into
Tim Allen's back in it, yep. And
the wife.
And the wife and his 2 kids who are grown up. And Charlie, his 3rd kid, who's not in the North Pole. He's been in it. But yeah, I mean, it's not groundbreaking, but it's fun to watch with like your family.
Is it Christmassy enough for you?
Yeah, it's pretty Christmassy.
How many episodes do you know how it's going to be? How many have you done?
It's been 2 episodes so far. I'm not sure how many we're getting, but I imagine it'll take us up till Christmas, won't it?
Up to Christmas, if they had any sense.
Yeah, I think it's Disney. I should think there's a bit of sense there.
Yeah. You've carried on with Andor, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. I really
That's
like
still
it,
going.
Andor. Yeah.
Oh, it's very Star Warsy.
Very good. It's really good.
Inject that into my veins,
Mm.
please. I haven't watched anything else, I don't think.
Okay.
I've started to watch the US Ghosts, because I know you're a fan of Ghosts.
Oh,
It's on the BBC iPlayer.
Okay. Yeah, I might give that a
all
try.
18 episodes.
Ooh, okay.
I know, right?
They do love taking our stuff and making it like...
Longer. And I've watched 2-3 episodes. There are some nice jokes in there, actually.
Okay.
And they have changed some of the characters enough. Because obviously you couldn't have some of the same things that's happened in the UK.
No, you couldn't have a Tory MP, could you really?
No, they've got I would say, let's say, a Republican kind of sleazy Wolf of Wall Street kind of guy. It's good though, but apart from that, I think I haven't watched anything else. I've probably MasterChef. I've been watching MasterChef Professionals on the BBC, which I love to watch.
Yeah, I haven't been watching that.
No.
Bake Off, obviously.
Oh, Bake Off's finished, guys.
Yeah.
She won. We all knew she would.
Yeah. Well done, Shabira.
Sorry if that's a spoiler.
It shouldn't be. It's it was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah. Should we do releases?
Go on then. Go for it.
Right. Release club. I don't know if it's a club.
I think it's a club.
It's not a club, is it? Anyway.
No.
Let's see what's coming up in December. Right. Sequel-wise, well, the big one, the big one is Avatar 2. We've spoken about it enough. Yes, we're going to see it. It's going to be great. Also coming out, Glass Onion, obviously, after this one. The new Ryan Johnson Beyond Blanc film. Heard good things. Me and Rich will hopefully get around to watching it. Either at the cinema or on Netflix. We'll let you know when we do. Also, Guardian of the Galaxy Holiday Heist comes out when this comes out on the Friday.
Oh, right. My son will like that.
So that will be fun. Apart from that, Rich, from what I can tell, it's a slow month.
Well, there'll be Christmas movies, surely.
Well, there's Violent Night with David Harbour from... That looks good for me. Father Christmas, saving people, like a Die Hardy Father Christmas film.
Like Fat Man. Like the...
I haven't watched Fat Man.
Watch that. It's quite fun. I enjoyed it.
It's Mel Gibson in it.
Yeah, it's...
Also, December the 26th, the Whitney Houston I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Bio.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see where they lean with that, because there's things in... There was 2 very famous documentaries recently by 2 directors, and it'd be interesting how much of that they tap into, because we know quite a lot what happened behind the scenes kind of thing. So it depends how friendly it is to certain people. There is Senior, which is the Robert Downey Jr. film about his dad that's coming on Netflix. I just watched the trailer and it made me want to cry, because old people makes me sad. But apart from that, Rich, there's probably going to be some Netflix Christmas films.
Some Netflixy Christmassy stuff coming, surely.
There's the Christmas Story sequel.
Oh yeah, Christmas. I like Christmas Story, the old movie.
Yeah, with Ralphie in it.
Yeah, there's a sequel to that, is there?
That's coming out in Christmas. I'm not quite sure what channel yet, or it's just going to be. But hopefully we might review that as well.
We'll review that then, won't we? Yeah, absolutely.
We'll look at dates. But that's it, man. That is it. It's all up to Christmas now.
Wow, there we go. Let's get in the Christmas spirit and have a nice bit of cake.
Oh,
shall
I'm
we?
going to eat so much cheese and Baileys and stuff like that. You've already started to watch Christmas films now, haven't you?
Well, we've watched Home Alone, yeah.
Have you set up your 12 Nights of Christmas, whatever you do?
No, I haven't yet. No, I need to do that because that starts on next Thursday.
Do you do one a night?
No. I just do 12. I do 12 movies leading up till Christmas.
Okay, listeners, please send in the films you think Rich should watch for Christmas films.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, let us know what I should watch. Please, I don't want to watch Jingle All the Way 2 again. I do think we should.
Do they have to stay family friendly? Do you watch them with your son?
No, they don't have to be. No,
okay.
I watch Die Hard and Lethal Weapon and stuff. So no, they don't have to be family friendly. That's when I watch Fat Man. Fat Man's not family friendly at all. But we could, Dave, for on another slice. We could
do... another slice, Rich?
Well, we'll talk about that in a second. But we could pick another couple of awful Christmas movies for each other to watch. But yeah, I mean, another slice is where you can go and get even more of us. Another slice of us. Yeah, get it? Yeah.
I get it.
Extra cake for everyone. Extra sequely podcast cake. Just go to anotherslice.com/unequal sequel. We have a little subscription service. It's $2.99 a month. You can get extra bits of all our interview episodes, plus a load of extra content that we'll do once this season has finished.
Yes.
Which will do a load of Christmassy stuff.
Which is coming very soon, by the way.
It is coming. It's coming very soon. So yeah, we're more than halfway through, over halfway through season 4. If you want to go back and listen to all of our interview episodes, please do that. It's really great. Hit that subscribe, hit that auto download button, and it'll drop into your pod player of choice every single week. Whilst you're there, if you want to give us a little rating, 5 stars, little tick, little heart, that kind of thing, tap us out a little review. We would love that. It would be wonderful. If you don't want to do that, if you haven't got time for that stuff, just tell your friends. Just mention it to a work colleague and go, oh, you know what, there's this really cool movie podcast you should listen to. We'd love that. And yeah, if you want to let us know, if you want us to read out your comments in next month's roundup, it'll be coming sort of between Christmas and New Year, in that bit where, you know, your bloodstream's 90% butter and you can't move off the sofa, then yeah, let us know. Send us a little tweet or an Instagram message at Unequal Sequel on both of those, or you can drop us an email, unequalsequel@hotmail.com.
There you go. Yeah, because people do. Please send in all the stuff.
Yeah,
please
we like hearing from you.
Yeah, it's really fun, actually. It's really nice. Please send in your Christmas thoughts for Rich. I really want to see what people come up with, to be honest.
Oh, yeah,
That'd
definitely.
be really fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. Also, if you want to catch me, if you happen to be on the... there's another fellow sequel podcast, The Sequelizers, and I've joined their Discord.
Have you?
Yeah, apparently it's what all the cool kids are doing. So yeah, if you want to catch me, if you want to, recommend some Christmas movies for me to watch, please don't torture me too much. But yeah, go for it. Find me on their Discord.
We should start one ourselves.
We should do one,
yeah. I don't really understand any of this, though, to be honest. I'm confused. I've got nothing else to say, but thank you all for listening. You're all brilliant. You know you are. So keep up the good work.
Yeah.
And it is... Got anything else to say, Rich? Okay. It is a good night from me and a bye-bye from him.
Bye!
Those sounds you hear, they are Santa's sleigh. It's coming closer. Enjoy. Yeah, shut up. I'm trying to be all like...
I thought you were going to like... I thought you were doing a rhyme or something.
No, I was trying to be like all Dickens like. Like, I don't know, Scrooge Christmas Carol. Anyway, next time you hear one of these, it's going to be after Christmas, so please have a good one, all right? Eat and drink, see all the family, have a good time. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. I'm going to drink a lot of alcohol this Christmas, I think.
I'm not allowed.
Oh, yeah. Bread sauce, I'm really looking forward to.
I love bread sauce.
Oh, that's the best. I can't wait.
Bread sauce is the best.
The sausages wrapped in bacon, all that. Even though one nearly tried to kill me once.
Oh, do you like them now? You used to be scared of them.
I really cut them up. Okay. But the listeners don't have to know that.